Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all Akim, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity and in faith. It's your brother Yeshaya from the GMS Plain Tables Camp here in Philadelphia. And I just want to do a quick lesson on how true knowledge and true wisdom is found and obtained through these scriptures. So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 1. It says, "Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine." And the wisdom that it's talking about here is the wisdom found through these scriptures, through the understanding of these scriptures, not the wisdom that's found by going in college or by becoming what these people call scientists, the people that call themselves scientists, because the things they make aren't beneficial for you. They make certain technologies that are supposed to make your life convenient, and in a sense they do make your life more convenient, but at the same time it's killing you. Like for an example, maybe a microwave. A microwave helps you heat your food up really fast in record time, but at the same time it's emitting radiation, which is poisonous to the body. So the wisdom that of this world is not true wisdom. We get another precept. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 19 verse 22. It says, "The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence." Yeah, what these people's knowledge is wickedness. You see, the way they do things just isn't right, because they say they're trying to help make the world a better place, but at the same time they're destroying it. They're destroying people's bodies. They say medicine has advanced so much in this day and age, but at the same medicine that's put there to help you is killing you at the same exact time, just basically destroying your body at the same exact time. So all the knowledge that they claim they've attained is really the knowledge of wickedness. It's not true wisdom. True wisdom is found through these scriptures. Go back to Ecclesiastes. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 8 and 1. It says, "Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed." Yeah, so somebody who's obtained these scriptures through the Spirit, through the Holy Spirit, through the Spirit of the Most High, because that's the only way you can really obtain the knowledge in these scriptures is through the Spirit. You're gonna the boldness of your face is gonna be changed. You're gonna see that confidence in that man, because he's obtained this knowledge. A knowledgeable man, a wise man, will always have a stern, serious look on his face because he has understanding. This is Ecclesiastes 1 verse 16. It says, "I communed with mine heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate." This is Solomon speaking. "And have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge." Yes, Solomon was one of the wisest men that ever lived. It says, "And I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly." Yeah, so Solomon was seeking out all types of wisdom in every aspect of life. It says, "I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit." It says, "For in much wisdom is much grief." Yeah, so when you understand the way the world works, the way everything works, it's gonna be grievous unto you, because you understand how things should be, and then you see how things are, then you know it's not right. Like a saying in the world is, "Ignorance is bliss." The less somebody knows, the happier they can be. It's like if you have a favorite food and it tastes good, like most of this food in this society, and it tastes good, then and you don't understand how they make it, and you don't understand that the fact that that food is not good for your body, it's basically destroying your body, then you're going to be happy with that. But if you understand how they making the food and how that is destroying your body, it's going to be grievous unto you. It's going to be grief. You're going to be sad about it. You're not going to want to eat that food anymore. It says, "And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow." Yeah, so we're sorrowful through the knowledge of these scriptures, understanding how the world should be. And basically another point is that how we're better than all of these people, and yet we're at the bottom of society. So the more knowledgeable you are, the more sorrowful you are. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 4. It says, but ye that did cleave unto Yahweh your power are alive, every one of you this day. says, behold, I have taught you statutes and commandments, even as Yahweh my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. It says, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Yeah, so the Most High was telling the Israelites, when these other nations see the way you conduct yourself, in everyday life, they're going to see your wisdom, and they're going to see that you have understanding. How would they obtain that understanding? Through these scriptures, through the statutes and commandments, through the law, showing us how we should conduct ourselves, how we should in everyday life. That's how we were able to obtain the wisdom, and that's how the men of the Lord have the wisdom. Have wisdom. It's through these scriptures. This is Psalms chapter 19 verse 7. It says the law of Yahweh is perfect. Yeah, the law is perfect. There's nothing wrong with the law. The only thing wrong is that we are not able to keep the law 100%. It says converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is pure, is sure, making wise the simple. Yeah, so we were all simple at one point in time. Why? Because we did not have an understanding of these scriptures. We did not have an understanding of the laws and the commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But we are being made wise through his words. And I'm going to look up that word for simple real quick. And for simple, the Hebrew word is pathaya, and it has simple, foolish, open-minded. I'm gonna look up foolish real quick, and for foolish, it has lacking good sense or judgment. Yeah, before we came into the knowledge of these scriptures, this truth, we were lacking good sense or judgment. We weren't able to judge what is right and what is wrong. As it had to do with our health, we were eating foods that were not only unlawful, which most of them were unlawful, but they were unlawful, and they were destroying our bodies. Guys were out there committing adultery because they lacked judgment and they lacked good sense, doing things that was probably smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, basically destroying your body every day. It says unwise. Yeah. And it also has open-minded. So someone that's open-minded is trying to find out, is open to any type of information, which you're not supposed to be like that. Somebody who's open-minded doesn't have the truth, doesn't know themselves, and doesn't know how the world works. We in this truth are supposed to be closed-minded because we have the truth. If you have the truth, why do you need any more information? Why do you need different knowledge if you have the truth already? So this is Psalms chapter 119, verse 104. It says, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Yeah, through the precepts that are found in these scriptures, we get understanding. We're able to understand all manner of things, all different type of things. This is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 5. It says, evil men understand not judgment. And the evil men that's talking about is majority of these people because they don't understand the scriptures. It says they understand not judgment. It says, but they that seek Yahweh understand all things. Yeah, the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai understand all things as pertaining to how we should conduct ourselves in everyday society, how we should conduct ourselves amongst ourselves, and how to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is the most important thing you can do in this life. Yeah, and when it says understand all things, it's not saying we're going to understand, how a car works or just, difficult math, what's basically taught in these schools, which is not true knowledge. But the understanding of these words, that's the true knowledge. It says understands all things. So we're going to be able to understand everything that is in these scriptures, that is in the Bible. This is Job chapter 23, verse 11. It says, my foot hath held his steps, his way have I kept, and not declined. It says, neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food. And what's the words of the Most High's mouth? The words of the Most High's mouth are found in these scriptures. And Job said it was more it was more, yeah, he esteemed it more than food, which you need food to survive, you need food to live. He said these words are more important than food itself. And you know Jake loved to eat. You know, Job was he was an Israelite, and you know Israelites love to eat. But Job said that these words are more important than food, showing you the importance of these words and the value of these words. This is First Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18. It says, "Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may be wise." Yeah, because the only way you're gonna be able to obtain this knowledge in the scriptures, you have to let go all that nonsense that the world has taught you. Because what the world teaches you is to basically be an atheist, to be basically a Satanist, to think that there is no God, the Most High doesn't exist. That's what they're teaching people in these colleges, you see. So you have to let go of all the pseudo wisdom that this world teaches you. That's the only way you can obtain the wisdom that is found in the scriptures. It says, verse 19, it says, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High." Yeah, all the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Like I gave an example, all their so-called technology is supposed to help you, but at the same time, it's destroying you. It's destroying the world. That's nonsense. Why would you make something that's going to help and destroy something at the same time? That doesn't make any sense. It says, "For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness." Yeah, all the wicked inventions that they try to make, the Most High is destroying them with it, with the same wicked inventions that they made. It says, "And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain." Yeah, all the knowledge these people out here think they have is nothing compared to the wisdom that the Most High has. It's vain. It's basically vain is something that's unprofitable. All their so-called wisdom is unprofitable. It's not profiting them anything. Their medicine, their technology, it's not profiting. It's not profiting them in any way, shape, or form. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. It says, "Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding." Yeah, it's saying basically, you might obtain the knowledge of the scriptures, but if you're not applying it, it's not worth anything. So all the things that you read in these scriptures, you have to apply them to your everyday life. If you know to do something that's good, but if you don't do it, like what healthy foods are, you have all the knowledge about healthy foods, but you don't eat those healthy foods, then what's the point of having that wisdom, that knowledge? You have to apply everything that you read and you obtain from these scriptures. This is the last precept. This is James 1 verse 22. It says, "But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves." Like I was just saying, you have to be a doer of the word. So if you reading these scriptures, all day, every day, but then you're not applying it, what's the point? There's really no point. All that, if you're basically hiding that wisdom that you have, you're not utilizing that wisdom, it's no point. So that was it. So Lord willing, this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Ladash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim, preaching his word in truth and sincerity and in faith.